people, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Queen Eve's community. Welcome to our channel. In today's video, guys, I want to talk to you about the salary of a social worker. I want to answer some of the questions that people ask for me. How much do social workers earn in terms of agency work and permanent work? So I'm going to share my knowledge with you around this topic. If you are interested, let's jump into the video. So how much a social worker earns here in UK depends on so many factors. Whether you are working as an agency worker, whether you are working as a permanent member of staff. So first of all, what I want to say is that if you are a newly qualified social worker, how much you earn is different from if you are an experienced social worker. If you are a service manager, a director of children's services, you earn different from a newly qualified social worker. There's also something called a spinal point. So if you are a qualified social worker and you are even doing the same job and getting the same money, your spinal point may be different from another person. So the number of years experience that you have, you earn more money than the person who is beginning their career in that field. Let me give you an example. If you apply to become a deputy manager and you have years of experience as a deputy manager already, they will put you into a different spinal point. And if somebody who is new into social work, have done social work for some time, have applied to become a deputy manager and get the post, the spinal point will be different. The person who have got more years of experience as a deputy manager will earn more money than the person who have just begun their career as a deputy manager. So your spinal point also shows how much money you earn in social work. The salary of a social worker is based on so many factors. Your national insurance number will determine how much money you will earn. If you have a national insurance number and your tax code is so high, they will tax you more. So your take-home pay will be less. So it depends on your tax code as well. Married people have got different tax code. Single people have got a different tax code. So when you come to work as a social worker, you need to call the internal revenue people to check whether you are on the right tax code. Sometimes by mistake they put you onto the wrong tax code, and your tax code, the tax can be high. So double check to make sure that you are being put on the right tax code. How much you earn as a social worker here in UK is also dependent on the area where you are working in. Inside London, inner London tends to pay more than social workers within outside London. So you need to know where you are going to work. When the job is being advertised, you need to look at the location of the job vacancy. Is it inside London? Is it outside London? When you are watching me, if you are watching me from say India and you are applying for a job to become a social worker here in the UK, double check and see, is this job inside London? Is this job outside London? Because that will determine how much money they're going to give you per year. The salary of a social worker is also dependent on the type of local authority, the kind of local authority you are working in. Some local authorities, they tend to pay more than other local authority. Yeah, so you need to check. Even inside UK, inside London, there are local authorities that tends to pay more than other local authorities. So you always have to check and see which local authority pays the most. If you are in for the money more, then you need to check. You need to be more aware. Look at the person specification, look at the dotted line and see what they are offering in terms of payment. Another reason for you to determine the salary of a social worker is when you are working as a permanent member of staff or working as an agency social worker. Agency workers tend to get paid on weekly basis, and permanent member of staff gets their payment on monthly basis. Again, agency workers, when they go on leave, they don't get paid. when you work as a permanent member of staff and you go on leave, you get paid. Again, agency workers, they don't get annual leave. They have to pay themselves when they are going on annual leave because they are more like independent. But again, you need to check because some agencies, when you go on leave, they can give you some money to get by within your annual leave. So again, check with the specific agency that offer that kind of incentives. But when you work as a permanent member of staff and you are going on leave, you get paid. When you go on sick leave, you get paid as well. But to say that agency workers tend to get more money than permanent member of staff because you don't get paid when you are on leave or when you go on sick leave. So that is the difference between agency work and permanent work in social work here in the UK. Agency work, the difference between agency work in terms of salary is that you can move about quickly. You can give 1 week notice and you can leave the organization and go to another local authority if they offer you more money over there. But with permanent member of staff, you are stuck with the particular local authority. You need to give at least maybe 6 weeks notice, 2 months notice, 1 month notice. Every local authority will structure their notice differently, but you need to give ample notice before you leave permanent job. But with agency job, you can leave with 1 week notice. Equally, the employer can also, the local authority can also give you only 1 week notice if you are agency worker for you to leave for somebody else, especially permanent member of staff, to come and take your post. So what I want to say is that the salary of a social worker is determined by so many factors, but the basic, as far as I know, of a newly qualified social worker starts inside London will start from say 32,000, 35,000. That is before tax. But I will not be able to say this will be your take home pay because of so many factors that will come around when they are giving you the monthly payment. Yeah, so basically I hope I have explained to you in a nutshell salary of a social worker, what the elements are, how your payment will be structured, how your payment will be calculated here in UK when it comes into social work. Thanks for watching my videos, and if you are somebody who likes educational videos around social work, then my content will be helpful to you. If you're overseas worker, home student, international student, somebody who is new into social work, then you'll find my videos very helpful. I've uploaded several videos on this channel, so take time and go into the videos and you'll find so much useful information that will equip you, that will enhance your knowledge in social work here in UK. I want to end by saying your dreams and aspiration can come true. Whatever you plan to do can come true. You never know. But it will never be given to you on a gold plate. It will never be given to you on a silver plate. You need to work hard towards your dreams and aspiration. And one day, you never know, it can come to pass. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. And bye.